The jungle's reclaiming this area in all directions. The jungle's reclaiming this area in all directions. This piece of equipment could be from a Jules Verne novel. These minimum security guys, it's a security card. This security card could help me get inside the facility. It's a styrofoam cup. Big Jim Slade was merciless. Well, this is my first step in getting the spirit radio frequencies. Mantis said I have to get the power up and running in the reception area to get through to the atrium. Points on the board must be other Tesla facilities. And they all connect to some place in the southwestern U.S. Well, it's a bottle of glycerin, known for moisturizing. It's a styrofoam cup. Take that, environmentalists. It's a bottle of glycerin, known for moisturizing. Must be pretty cool to have a society named after you. The only other one I can think of is John Birch. Big Jim Slade was merciless. Danny, huh? Now that's a handsome bloke. God. That's a battery. That's a key. The power console needs to be open. Console needs a battery. It's a Tesla battery. This gum is too hard to work as a DNA sample. However, if I get it wet, it may become useful. This picture is of a handsome bloke named Danny.
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. What crime against humanity have you created?
This gum's finally softened. I could use it for the DNA sample. I could use a new chair. That's a note. This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility. This memo refers to some form of lethal energy loose in the facility, but there's electric defense gates that can be used as protection. Well, I'll need a 3-digit code to open this safe. This broken chair could be useful. No fun, math problems using dominoes. Wonder what the 3 solutions are. button must open the door.
Ugh, that was not pretty. Remember, lasers can cut you in half. Try to avoid...
I shouldn't enter that hallway right now. Inside, there's an invisible active laser field. I need to find a way to make the lasers more visible. Well, so far so good. I need to get to the Titan reactor, which is only accessible on the second floor. Big Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything. Nothing but debris in here. It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design. Well, the Masters of Mayhem missed this. It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design. Except destruction in here. Very distinguished. A tip of the hat to you, too. A regular Alan Quartermain. Very postmodern. An easy face to remember, a hard one to forget. The American bison, a truly majestic creature. Like father, like son. Frankie says, relax and wear a Hawaiian shirt. And the winner of the Ernest Hemingway look-alike contest is... Someone get this guy a cup of coffee. You know, I really hate seeing two beautiful people in love. Well, he's the most handsome real estate agent I've ever seen. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Dark chocolate. Now there's a sharp-dressed man. Oh, it's Mr. Dorian Gray. This guy needs a cup of coffee. Number 12 looks just like you. Well, she must have been the boss around here. It's almost as though you're critiquing me. There are dark secrets behind those eyes. Well, he looks nice. Cheers. Well, you can tell this woman's a wonderful mother. Must have been Casual Friday. He looks more like a real estate agent to me. Well, hello, Dolly. I can admit it, he's almost as handsome as me. Knuckle tattoos, huh? Reminds me of the last Murphy family reunion. Has it really been 25 years? Oh, a gentle smile. Whoa, buddy. You may need to see a doctor. Mr. Shaw has my vote. Hey, would it kill you to smile? And the runner-up of the Ernest Hemingway look... Someone gets an A+ for outfit coordination. Whoa, I feel like I'm getting yelled at here. Elegant, relaxed, and refined. What a great t-shirt. It's pretty easy to see who's the boss here. What a great shirt. Oh, come on, cheer up. Relax, take off your coat. Stay a while. This bohemian photobombed Coit Tower's selfie. Whoa, what a great photo. World Poker Champion 2036. Ah, brotherly love. Everything's destroyed in here. Hey, save a cold one for me. Dignified, yet casual. Hey, wasn't this guy in that one movie with that, other guy? Man, I wish I could grow a beard like that. When life gives you lemons, pucker up. Dude, where's my car? Oh, I have a shirt just like that. Bye-bye, Birdie. Hey, I saw this guy singing for a Steppenwolf cover band. Now give me your curious face. This guy doesn't mess around. The importance of being Ernest Shackleton? Oh, he was a hit at all the parties, I'll bet. This vexes me. I'm vexed. In 2013, the word of the year was selfie. This is the kind of guy who files his taxes early. This restroom's a mess. I guess I'll just have to hold it till I get home. Oh, it's Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Butterscotch on the rocks. This restroom's a mess. I guess I'll just have to hold it till I get home. This restroom's a mess. I guess I'll just have to hold it till I get home. Ah, the Masters of Mayhem missed this loose change. Morlocks have become cannibals. It's a battery. This needs a battery. It's an energy neutralizer. Safe for humans, but deadly for other forms of life. There's no way to get these elevators working. I'll need to take the stairs. This has no power. This needs... I bet Kevin Maltby from Project Management could get past this facial scanner. It's a battery. It's a Tesla battery. It's a facial scanner that grants access into the Titan reactor. I'll need to trick it into believing I'm in upper management. There's no way I can get through this door. There's no way to reach the other project management offices through this debris. This card could get me inside the executive lounge. This vent is huge. It could take me to other parts of the building, but the screws are rusted tight. This card grants access to the employee lounge. I bet it's spectacular in there. There's almost enough chairs for everyone I owe money to. Projector still looks operational. Well, this data device may hold some interesting information. Guess I better not be too creepy. This disc contains a lecture video.
We would like to share the results of a special study we conducted into the potential increase of seismic activity, resulting directly from the artificial augmentation of electromagnetic georesonance, a direct result of amplifying the effectiveness of Tesla's apparatus for transmitting electromagnetic energy. What Johansson continually fails to understand, or perhaps even ignore, is the fact that based on simulations we have run, if the tower proves to be as effective as estimated, the results have the potential to be catastrophic on a global scale. If we were to amplify the output to levels which Johansson is determined to achieve, combining our results with Tesla's own findings from his New York experiment in 1898, we may very well be responsible for causing seismic activity that could shatter our planet into pieces.
That's a beautiful display, and the message on the screen says it all. This card grants access to the employee lounge. I bet it's... Well, there's no card reader at this door. I'll find another way around. Looks to be blind, but I bet his hearing's still pretty good. I need to be quiet at all costs. Well, looks like things got pretty rambunctious here in the rec room. That Morlock looks to be blind, but I bet his hearing's still pretty good. I need to be quiet at all costs. Standard issue kitchen equipment. Ah, delicious Red Bolt. This stuff strips the enamel right off your teeth. Red Bolt? This stuff's so powerful it could strip rust right off a metal. Well, there's no card reader at this door. I'll have to find another way around. Standard issue kitchen equipment. That Red Bolt stripped the rust right off the vent. Now I can unscrew it from the wall. Big Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything. Nothing but debris in here. screwdriver. Well, I hope this screwdriver still works. The size of a wolverine that just entered that room. Oh boy. Is that a spider the size of a wolverine that just entered that room? Oh boy. Popsicle sticks. Yummy. Popsicle sticks. I love the grape flavor ones. Well, Tesla's director of operations reminds me of my smart-ass professor in college. He belittled and riffed all of my efforts. Well, I can't see anything that'd be useful. Oh, a glue gun. Perfect for arts and crafts projects. Oh, scissors. I better not run with these. That's good old-fashioned glue. Scissors can be useful for cutting things, or so I hear.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Dear God. Hey, it worked!
I bet this mask could fool this guy's mother. Let me try something.
Step within the accepted range. Identity not detected. Access denied. Step within the accepted range. Welcome, Kevin Maltby. Access granted.
Welcome to the Titan reactor. Somewhere in here is the key to restoring power to this facility. I need to restore power to the elevator if I want to travel to different levels in the Titan reactor. I need to restore power to the elevator if I want to travel to different levels in the Titan reactor.
Elevator unlocked.
The cooling fans are behind this door. I came down to Tesla yesterday to get the Spirit radio frequencies. Now I find myself on center stage in a Titan reactor with a possible meltdown scenario in progress. I need to restore the cooling rods to stop the process, but only if I don't want to be at ground zero of a nuclear wasteland with a 200-mile radius. Great, I've got to insert the cooling rods back into the middle of the Titan core. I need to get to the 3rd floor and then press the rods in the proper order. Time for a little trial and error.
Malfunction. Malfunction. Core temperature overload. Containment field 10% compromised. Malfunction. Malfunction. Core temperature overload. Containment field 40% compromised. Malfunction. Malfunction. Core temperature overload. Containment field 70% compromised. Malfunction. Malfunction. Core temperature overload. Containment field 90% compromised.
Tex?
Get to the communication center on level 3. Well, this plasma torch is busted. I'll need to find another one. Gas mask. This gas mask could prevent me from inhaling toxic fumes. A bad habit, I know. Now I need to find the satellite control system. There's no way to get these elevators working. I'll need to take the stairs. This type of silicone makes an incredibly hard shell, almost impenetrable. If I could find a way to disperse it, it could be useful. This type of silicone makes an incredibly hard shell, almost impenetrable. If I can find a way to disperse it, it could be useful. Nice little plasma cutter. This baby could cut through almost anything. This mech battery could be useful, but it needs to be recharged. I bet there's a recharging station nearby. Well, the plasma containers here are broken, but there are probably more in the biometrics lab. This appears to be a plasma torch gun. This mech battery needs to be recharged. It's a silicone spray gun.
What crime against...
This spray gun is loaded with silicone. This station is monitoring a mech. It looks like it's in some sort of beehive. I can't get to the mech battery recharge station with this proximity bomb in the way. I need a way to neutralize it. Oh, it's a charging station. This station charges mech batteries, but I'll need a plasma container for it to work. Well, the plasma containers here are broken, but there are probably more in the biometrics lab. Now, this card reader. Someone's tried to open this door with a... This full plasma container could come in handy. This full plasma container could come in handy. That's a canister of plasma. Great for recharging batteries. I could do it. Fire extinguisher. Good for... I'm gonna have to restart the entire satellite system. I need to find the auxiliary power station to reset it. It's an old bug bomb. Oh, an industrial-strength bug bomb. Well, that's a very powerful bug bomb. I'd better be careful with this. Fire extinguishers are a necessity. This mech battery is fully charged. It's an old bug bomb. There must be some new bug bombs around here somewhere. Man, I don't even know what it's an old bug bomb. Oh, great. Tesla bees have set up shop here. I'll be able to cross through here without sedating the bees first. Well, there's no way I'm strolling. There's no way I'm strolling through there with all these bees. I need to extinguish that fire before I can get inside the auxiliary power room. establish power from the core to the satellite dish. To do so, I need to manipulate the circuit breakers for a specific color combination. The left column represents the core and contains a right and left column with a color indicator. A specific combination of colors must exist in each row for power to flow properly to the corresponding row in the satellite dish. The row in the column under the satellite dish will illuminate green if a correct color combination exists in the corresponding core column. If I get the satellite row to be green in color, I'll make the power connection. Looks like clicking the up button works the left side, and clicking the down button works the colors on the right. Clicking the right or left button swaps the column colors on the bottom row. have to restart the entire satellite system. We need to find the auxiliary power station to reset it. Mike and Ike Hammer, the Licorice Forest. Nemosi, always lovely. A man's man. Call me Ishmael. Hey, he owes me money. Demon lawyer, eh? I think this guy has a twin brother around here. That smile brightens up a room. I have a uniform just like that. Somewhere. He looks bored. I get the funniest feeling that some creep is staring at me. It's important to find the right barrel when disposing of a body, and to never, ever use a bathtub. Well, I never approve of a popped collar, but here, it works. Handsome. Dad? I remember this guy from my Pee Wee football team. Gotta work on your beard a little more if you're gonna wear a hat like that. He looks, deranged. Grandma Murphy looks a little different than I remember. Oh, the radiation isn't that bad. The oscilloscopes on the Spirit radio each need to have both the frequency and amplitude adjusted. The lines will start white and then turn yellow once the amplitude or frequency is correct. Once the desired frequency is achieved, the line will turn blue and the operator can move on to the next oscilloscope. There are 3 stages to the Spirit radio. Once complete, the operator will be able to make contact with the dead. After I downloaded the Spirit radio frequencies, it was time for me to leave the Tesla Legacy Society and visit Mantis at the Swamp House to find out the exact location of the Tesla egg. After Tesla, I headed straight back to the Swamp House to talk to Mantis. Now that I had the Spirit radio frequencies, maybe he would disclose the location of the Tesla egg.
I'm losing control! Here, take the instruction. Only one way to destroy the coil. Use the power against itself. You must take the egg there. One frequency market found it. You have to do it now. I'm losing control! Move! Spirit radio resonance will split the coil in pieces.
Mantis, you gotta hold it together.
I can't.
You gotta tell me where the egg is.
The egg is at Court Tower! Court Tower! Just do me a favor. You tell Slade to meet you there, because he's gonna pay for what he's done to me. I'm gonna kill him! Just have him meet me!
Mantis gives me instructions and hands me a Geiger counter, which he says will help reveal the location of the egg at Coit Tower.
Mantis said the Tesla egg was hidden at Coit Tower. We better find him before someone else does.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here.
Hey, Murph, how you doing? What can I do for you?
Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken-down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by. They're shipping containers. It's nearly impossible to lift the lids on these without anti-gravity lifts. Maybe I can find a set around here. It's a pair of anti-gravity lifters. It's a pair of anti-gravity lifters. This Geiger wand will help me find a Tesla egg. It'll beep louder when I'm approaching the egg. The oscilloscopes on the Spirit radio each need to have both. I took the elevator to the top and waited for Slade, according to Manus' instructions.
Hello, mate. What you got there?
The stuff bad dreams are made of.
Looks like the Tesla egg.
Well, this is like the worst designed doorstop ever.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's like a little piece of plutonium in an atomic bomb. You know the effects it had on you, dreams, visions of Donnelly. Apparently that's just a hint of what it's capable of.
Come on, Slade, you're not buying into this crap, are you?
Between you and me, I don't think it'll work. But the translator does. And he's promised us a big payout for this egg. And if one person's willing to pay that kind of money, there's usually others willing to pay more. So let's have it, partner.
Manus finally got his revenge, and Slade got what he deserved.
Murphy!
in a semi-conscious state, hearing fragments of conversation between Dalton and some other guy. I'm transported to a location in New Mexico where underground nuclear testing experiments were carried out in the 1950s. I remember a map where all the Titan reactors around the world were linked together to one location, the launch pad of the Immortal Coil. Time to play up my last hand.
Do you have to sneak up on people all the time?
You see that rather large, old-fashioned looking piece of equipment? That was your home for a very long time.
Well, it is smaller than my current apartment. Is it rent controlled?
And you have the egg. Wonderful. I must confess, I'm surprised to see you. Dalton and Slade were convinced that you'd never bring the egg here voluntarily.
I want my memory back. This is the only way.
Still, unlike me, they knew you way back when they used words like idealist, naive.
Dartboard, punching bag.
I've always been an idealist myself. But I find it's the pragmatists like Dalton and Slade who get things done. Without Dalton, I wouldn't be here. And Dalton wouldn't have had the opportunities he did if Slade hadn't helped him rise through the ranks of Gideon Enterprises.
And Slade wouldn't be here if I hadn't returned the favor and got him out of prison.
Well, I knew it wasn't good behavior. I mean, what part was I playing in this evil little cabal?
Surely by now you know that you were J.T. Donnelly. Protector, hired gun and confidant of Nikola Tesla.
Is that what Margaret thought too? Is that why she thought I could get the egg?
And she did. How do you explain that? And what about your dreams? The visions?
Well, I think it's the Tesla egg. Donnelly hid it in the wall of the apartment. I didn't even start having the dreams until I moved in.
The spirit radio allows us to communicate with the dead, not the egg. The egg merely amplifies it.
Yeah? Well, I had a radio. I mean, there are other explanations, but I got to admit they all sound insane to me.
And yet you can't deny the visions. The egg may have had an effect on your subconscious, your spiritual DNA. But you weren't receiving messages, you were remembering. Everything has led to this. A reunion of consciousness. But not just for you, for us all. This is what Tesla intended. His death ray, the spirit radio, the Tesla egg, all brought together to create a celestial conduit, the Immortal Coil, that will redeem and purify this depraved planet and create a literal heaven on earth, true immortality, timelessness, no sickness, death, or pain. All needs met and achieved through the genius of Tesla! Tex, if you would be so kind as to step out there and place the egg. Where's Slade? up.
Tex, you have come here seeking answers through the Spirit Radio. Please do so. But you'll only have a few minutes. Then none of the answers will matter because the world will be reborn.
Margaret! Margaret Leonard, can you hear me?
It's so cold. So dark and so empty. Is there someone there? I feel a presence.
It's me, Tex Murphy. I'm trying to contact you through the Spirit Radio. You've got to help me, Margaret.
I can hear you, but you sound so far away. Tex? Tex? I can't see anything, but I can hear you. I have no sensation. It's as though I'm floating in a void. Where am I? Tex, are you there?
Margaret, I need your help. Focus on the sound of my voice. I need to ask you a few questions. I want to start over with Chelsea. How do I do it? Where do I find the serum and keys?
I've given that decision to Chelsea. It's her choice to make, Tex.
Why did you erase my memory?
I had to protect my daughter. You knew what happened to her, and I couldn't trust you. Not the man you'd become.
What's my connection with Donnelly? Is that me?
You are who you want to be, Tex. When I used the transducer on you, it restored you to whom you were. Don't go back.
Tell me how to get my memory back.
I can't do that, Tex. You are the sum of your memories. I took things from you. Repressing your dark memories was my way of atoning for what I did.
How do I destroy the immortal coil?
Find the frequency. The one I found. The one Tesla found before me. It will destroy itself. There'll be no way they can stop it this time.
I take a long elevator ride to the surface and make a few calls to get some help. It's a pretty good time to reflect on all that's happened. It's obvious to me that Margaret injected me for a reason. She knew the man I'd become over the last 7 years had become too treacherous to trust anymore, and she was right. That night of the injection, I must have made a deal with the devil to betray her and Mason, and the 50 G's were my 30 pieces of silver. Margaret knew instinctively I was going to betray them, and that's why she broke away earlier. But I think she also knew that the man I was 7 years ago would do the right thing and try to stop the translator. That's why she only erased my memory for the last 7 years. I guess each of us had sins we needed to atone for. Now I've got to find out how all of this is going to play out.
I know Tex, he's not that kind of guy. He couldn't have killed these folks. Mantis, the Morlock, Tex, I've got witnesses.
All right, I'll take your word for it for now, but I'll keep my eye on it before I make any exceptions again. Keep yourself clean.
Appreciate that. The real reason I had to come down here.
Chelsea.
But you said that— I said Chelsea needed someone. But you can give her so much more. Now, I've thought this all through. And the only way that I see this working out is with you getting into that speeder with her.
But
the way that you feel for her. That's what she deserves. I want you two to have what I couldn't.
But
Mason gave me a transinducer. To use in an emergency. It can take her back to the moment where your memory ends and give you both a fresh start.
But
Listen, think of this as your happily ever after ending.
But do I have to take your speeder because my speeder's over here?
You're on your own from here. Go get your girl.
Thanks for helping us out, Louis.
Life, I wouldn't have missed this for the while.
After I give you the transinducer, you're gonna be pretty confused.
Life thought he was dreaming for a couple of days.
That's why I thought having Louis here would help.
It's always better to have Louis here.
Plus, you got that video we took. If Life and I can't convince you, you always got that.
Thank you, Louis.
You gonna need any help with that injection?
I think we got it.
I'll be right over here.
Chelsea, are you sure about this? I mean, I don't want to change your mind, but this is going to change everything.
Like I told you, Tex, if there was a way I could go back in time, I'd do it.
I feel kind of bad, about...
About Thompson?
Yeah.
Don't. Because what he and I had won't change. It doesn't have to change. I never felt that way about him like I do about you. And he'll always be my very dear friend. And besides, he insists on giving me away.
Well, that's good, because if he didn't, I'd have to steal you away.
No. He's giving me away.
As in, walking down the aisle.
I hope you want to put a new ring on this finger.
Oh, I do, Miss Bando, I do. Are you ready?
I have never been more ready for anything in my whole life.
I love you, Chelsea. Maybe it's not a perfect world, but it's the best I've got. I might have been somebody else over the past 7 years, but I'm ready to leave that behind me. I've been given a second chance and I intend to make the most of it. I sense this is just the beginning of something bigger, and what comes next may not be easy. But then again, what is?
Oh no!
What's wrong?
My speeder!
What?
It's been stolen!
Let's walk.